Dolphins Today is presented by Manscaped. If you go to manscaped.com and use promo code Dolphins, you can get 20% off plus free shipping on the Performance Package. With that, we get into today's show. I am Will Scott. Welcome in to another edition of Overreaction Monday, and there are a lot of juicy rumors that we're going to be talking about coming out of that Raiders game, which of course resulted in a 15-13 loss for the Dolphins. So the thing I like about Overreaction Monday is some things that were an overreaction the week prior are not an overreaction this week. That would be this. Is Teddy Bridgewater's job as the backup quarterback in trouble? Last week, after Skylar Thompson's remarkable debut, I said it was an overreaction. This week, after another stellar game from Sky, I am saying this is accurate. Teddy Bridgewater's job as the backup quarterback on this team is in jeopardy. He should be concerned. The Dolphins may look to trade him. He is quickly becoming a trade candidate after this game against the Raiders. He was just 10 of 20, 119 yards. His pocket awareness was below average. His game in general was not very good. Just completed half of the 20 attempts. So I was not impressed with Teddy. The rumors out of camp are that he has struggled in camp with his decision-making. There's really nothing special about what we've seen from Teddy Bridgewater with the Miami Dolphins. Go down and grade Teddy's performance from Saturday's game. Type A, B, C, D, or F down in the comment section. Go down, chime in. Probably a C or D for Teddy, but an A+ for Skylar Thompson. Just one incompletion, 9 of 10, 129 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. He has looked fantastic in his first 2 games with the Dolphins, and it's wild because Dolphins Twitter is legitimately saying, not everybody, but some Dolphins fans are saying that Skylar Thompson is the best quarterback on this roster. This is an overreaction. Let's pump the brakes. I understand that Sky has been fantastic. He has exceeded expectations. Obviously, my expectations as well. I was not crazy about that draft pick. I'm crazy about the pick now. But TD Finstock said this, one of the most popular Dolphins YouTube channels. He tweeted this during the game. Skylar Thompson is the best QB on this roster. Y'all know it. He has doubled down several times after that tweet. TD Finstock thinking, at least, that Sky should be QB1. Here is what he has done in the preseason. 29 of 38, 347 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and my goodness, he's probably looked like the best rookie quarterback in the preseason. Absolutely wild what Sky has done. Look, he's been awesome, but let's chill a little bit. It's only been 2 preseason games. I'm very, very excited about Skylar. I think that he has a lot of potential to be a good NFL quarterback, but it's only been 2 games. You should not be starting him over Tua Tagovailoa. That's crazy talk. It's been 2 preseason games, and he's been going up against second and third string defenses. It's way too early to say Skylar should be the starting quarterback on this football team. But who has the better chance to be the long-term franchise QB on this team? I cannot believe this is a graphic that we're talking about right now, but who has the better chance? Type Tua or type Sky down in the comment section. Go down, chime in. It's the pinned comment on today's video. So when an ad break comes, go down, let me know who has the better chance to be the long-term franchise quarterback on the Miami Dolphins. Let's talk about the Dolphins starting tight end now. That is Mike Gesicki. Is it possible that he does not fit in Mike McDaniel's offense? Yes, this is not an overreaction. I'm a little bit concerned about Gesicki's fit. He's being asked to block more. The adjustment has been a struggle for Gesicki, not just in preseason games, but also in camp. And here's what he said about his reps in the preseason, because he's gotten a lot more snaps than expected. I need it. I need all the reps I can get. It's definitely a whole different offense, a whole different scheme. I'm learning a new position, honestly. I played a receiver last year. I played a receiver the last 3 or 4 years. I'm playing tight end now. That's an interesting quote. Any reps I can get live out there, blocking, putting my hands on another guy, and going out there and working hard and blocking and honestly just working on my footwork, my hand placement, all that kind of stuff. Any reps that I can get, I can use it. And it's been a struggle for Gesicki blocking. He's obviously not a very good blocking tight end. That is not new information. But in Mike McDaniel's offense, he is being asked to be more of a true tight end. Part of that job description is blocking. And he has struggled 34 snaps, including 25 against Las Vegas on Saturday night. Overall PFF grade's a 55.7. His run blocking grade is a 50.7. Pass blocking grade is a 16.4. I don't know how it's possible that it's that low, but it's that low for Mike Gesicki when it comes to his PFF grades through the first 2 preseason games. Speaking of low, you gotta take care of your stuff down under, right? Manscaped's gonna help you do that. Promo code Dolphins. They have the best grooming products, and they're offering the Performance 4.0, the Performance Package, which is gonna come with the Lawnmower 4.0. It's gonna come with the Weed Whacker as well. It's gonna come with the travel bag. All that you need to take care of your bush. Manscaped is going to do that for you. Also comes with a Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Reviver toner as well, the boxer briefs. You can get all of that at manscaped.com and use promo code Dolphins for 20% off plus free shipping. That link, that promo code, going to be in the comments and the description of this video. Talking about Mike Gesicki again, he's being asked to block more, and it's been a tough adjustment for Gesicki. So there's some people speculating, what does this mean going forward? Because Gesicki was placed on the franchise tag. He has 1 year left under his deal, so he's going to be a free agent next year unless he gets tagged again. This is what Barry Jackson said in the Miami Herald. For now, it creates an uneasy situation. By asking Gesicki to block more than he did last year, the Dolphins aren't playing to his strengths. It's all in the service of McDaniel's broader offensive vision, and Gesicki said he's accepting his new role and won't work for more as a receiver. So this is what the 33rd team said on Twitter. Rick Spielman, former Dolphins GM, former Vikings GM, is also is now working, I should say, for the 33rd team. Here's what he said. Mike Gesicki has also struggled in this new scheme. Tight ends must be able to block in this scheme, and that is potentially not his strong suit. Will Miami try to trade him? That coming from Rick Spielman. Here is what I responded to that tweet. I'm concerned about Gesicki's fit in the new offense, but trading him after 2 preseason games would be very premature. And that is my thought, right? Yes, I'm a little bit concerned about Gesicki's fit. But trading him after 2 preseason games, kind of giving up on him that early, and look, I understand that he's probably going to be a free agent next year, so trading him now might make some sense to get something in return because you're probably going to lose him next year in free agency. But this is a very big year for the Dolphins, specifically Tua Tagovailoa. If you trade Gesicki, you'd be taking away a big weapon. That would be dumb, especially this early on. Would you trade Mike Gesicki? Type T for trade or type P for pass. I better see a lot of y'all typing P for pass. It'd be very, very premature, even with the concerns about the fit in the new offense. Speaking of concerns, let's talk about the offensive line. Is the offensive line straight garbage? Yes, this is accurate. This is not an overreaction. The offensive line very much struggled on Saturday. All 3 Dolphins quarterbacks were under heavy duress. It was very, very difficult to watch. And I'm really tired of this problem not being addressed. I'll get to that. I'll get to my thoughts on that in a second. But the stats really don't tell the full story. 1 sack, 3 QB hits, 9 pressures. Not good, but not awful. But you saw Teddy Bridgewater, that safety in the end zone. You saw Tua really struggling to create any plays because he was under pressure. So stats don't tell the full story. The Dolphins quarterbacks were under pressure all night long against the Las Vegas Raiders. And Larnell Coleman being the 3rd tackle on this team is a massive problem. Larnell started the game the other night with Teron Armstead out. So you had Austin Jackson at right tackle, Larnell Coleman at left tackle. That is a big issue. And even with Teron Armstead coming back for the start of the regular season, you're going to see Coleman maybe be the 3rd tackle on this team. I'm not crazy about that at all. He's competing for that spot with Greg Little. So one of those guys is probably going to get cut. One of those guys will make the team. Neither are good options. I think Coleman is a little bit worse than Little is, though. And I'm really tired of this problem not being addressed. It's very, very clear that the Dolphins have some concerns on the offensive line. We saw that on Saturday. We saw that against the Bucs as well. You have to go out, trade for an offensive lineman, sign an offensive lineman, do something. It's a problem. Before I get into my next overreaction, go down and subscribe to the channel because thanks to y'all, we surpassed 27,000 subscribers during our watch party on Saturday. Now we're trying to get to 28,000. Go down, hit that big red subscribe button if you want more Dolphins news and rumors. Let's talk about Eazy-E. And Eazy-E, Eric Ezukanma, was making it look easy on Saturday, over 100 receiving yards in his second preseason game against the Raiders. Could he be the third best wide receiver on this team? This is accurate. Obviously, the top two, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. After that, you would assume Ced Wilson is the third best wide receiver. But Eric Ezukanma might surpass him based on what we saw on Saturday. 9 targets, 6 receptions, over 114 yards. You see that picture there? That remarkable one-handed catch. It was his coming out party on Saturday. After a disappointing first preseason game, we saw the hype with Eric Ezukanma. We saw the hype was real, I should say. And he's going to be a stud. I really, really like this draft pick. At the time, I had some mixed feelings about it, but you look at his yards after the catch ability, you look at his ability to get down the field quick as well. He's going to be a stud. He's going to be a really, really big weapon early on for Tua Tagovailoa. Let's talk about Jason Sanders now. Last week, we talked about Jason Sanders being back, how that was not an overreaction. Now some Dolphins fans are concerned that maybe he's not back because he missed the go-ahead field goal on Saturday night. That's an overreaction. That was the first missed field goal of the preseason. He's 6 for 7. Yes, I understand that he couldn't come through with the game on the line, but still, it's been a productive preseason for Jason Sanders after a disappointing 2021 season. 6 of 7 on his field goals, 3 of 3 extra points. His long was a 57, right? He made a 57-yarder the other night. 3 for 3 on 50-plus yard field goals. He made a 52-yarder, a 53-yarder against the Bucs, and then a 57-yarder against the Raiders. I'm not worried about Sanders. I'm pretty excited with what I've seen for him in the preseason. And like I said, you would have loved for him to have made that kick to maybe win the game, but you'd rather have him miss that in the preseason than against the New England Patriots in a few weeks. Thanks for watching this edition of Dolphins Today. Stay tuned because the Dolphins in the next 24 or so hours are going to make some cuts.